Who let the dogs out? Yeah.
Maybe we could start again.
Welcome to BHS TV. I am Elia Satrian.
And I am Luke Carnegie.
Here are your announcements for today, Tuesday, November 9th, 2021.
Bulldogs, please continue to monitor yourself for COVID-19 symptoms and please do not come to school if you are sick. All students and staff must remain masked indoors. There will no longer be testing available for students every Tuesday, so please remain safe here at school.
Good morning, Bulldogs. My name is Selena Tinian, and I'm here with
Dr. Crowther.
I'm joined by our principal, Dr. Crowther, who is here to talk to students about the events of last week. Dr. Crowther, can we ask you a couple of questions?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me on.
First question is, did BHS consider going into a lockdown on Friday?
No, we really did not. The first text message from a teacher came to me about 8:32 a.m. Concerning the social media post that was, scaring a lot of students. Among other things, that did promise school violence at a Burbank school. Turned out later not to be a Burbank Unified School around 11 a.m. So we had a little bit of time, and it was pretty clear to us almost immediately that it was not a credible threat, it was a hoax, and it was not intended for Burbank High School or any Burbank school. It was actually a school in the state of Texas. By 8:54 a.m., I was able to talk to our teachers through email to let them know those things, that it was a non-credible threat from out of state. Unfortunately, our PA's down, and so we had to rely on teachers who were busy teaching to be able to check their email. That's something we'll rectify moving forward. In addition to getting the PA fixed, we also will be using the Remind app to communicate to teachers, in a hurry when we have to get word out to all of them all at once.
How do you know the posts weren't meant for Burbank High School?
Well, like I said, the only real danger for us on Friday was misinformation on social media. The San Antonio Texas Police Department actually made an arrest this weekend. If you get my Sunday script, you can see a local news story that talks about that a little bit. And they did arrest some teens for a hoax that they posted to that school. Ironically, there was also a Burbank Elementary School in Hampton that made an arrest for a student bringing a gun to an elementary campus on Friday. So it was a strange day for schools with the name Burbank in them, but there was no real threat for Burbank High School, Burbank USD, which we've confirmed.
What else do you want students to know about last Friday's situation?
I think we've all forgotten because of the events of the last 18 months, and so much of our attention's been focused on COVID, but school safety is a real thing, as is the danger of social media. And I just want our Bulldogs to know that keeping you guys safe is every adult's #1 priority here on this campus. If we thought at all that the threats were credible, we would have gone into a precautionary lockdown. The street would have been closed off, so we would not have had parents lining up at the gate. We wouldn't have had you guys out in the quad. Hopefully you like your second period teacher, because you would have stuck with them for a while.
And changing gears, what can you share about the protests and counter-protests last Thursday?
Sure. So I mentioned to parents on my weekly Sunday call that we can't be one of those campuses that celebrates something incredible, like our first gender-neutral homecoming court one weekend, and then tolerates, discrimination on another day or on a day-to-day basis. We have to be better than that. It was unfortunate. First, the positives. Last Thursday, we had about 24 students from our LGBTQ plus community decide to enforce their constitutional rights, their freedom of assembly, peaceful assembly. And I thought a lot of what they did was truly beautiful. They protested starting at nutrition, and I was able to have a really good conversation with them third period. And then at lunch, that protest continued. And unfortunately, the subsequent counter protest kind of proved their point, in my opinion, that their school experience is not equitable every single day, every period, every moment while they're here at Burbank High School, that they don't have some of the same experiences as their peers, and that we still have a lot of work to do as a campus community.
Of course. Last question is, how do students lend their voice to this conversation?
I just think the reality is it's a divided country right now, but we want to be better than that, and we want our school community to be better than that. We want it to be a safe space for all of our kids. You guys spend more than half your waking hours here at Burbank High, and we want everyone to have a great experience. And so I just encourage everyone to get involved. There's a lot of great student clubs here on campus. And it doesn't matter, the thing we talk about all the time is the power of the bystander. And if you see something, say something. So it doesn't matter if you see nonsense in a restroom or an insensitive comment made in the quad or in a classroom. That as the bystander, students have strength in numbers, and we just need people to speak up and say something.
Thank you so much, Dr. Crowther.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. And I can add that I'm really so proud to be your principal. And day in and day out, I see kids doing amazing things. I think the vast majority of our students are doing the right thing. I think they're doing incredible things. And this is a campus community that we're extremely proud of. So we just want to keep making it better. I told teachers when we started day one, our number one goal for this year, coming back from distance learning, was reconnect kids to campus, to adults in their lives, and to each other. And that's still what we're trying to do with what's rest of this first semester and the 21-22 school year. Thank you, Celine.
Thank you.
Congratulations to freshman Amelie Goyat, who won the Girls Cross Country Pacific League title with a 19-minute and 59.6 seconds finish at the Crescenta Valley 3-mile course last week.
And congratulations to girls golf stars Lizette Orlina and Kiara Hernandez, who qualified for state at Brookside after making the cut at River Ridge Golf Course in Oxnard last week.
We are so proud of these Bulldogs for their outstanding athletic achievements this fall quarter.
Seniors, Herff Jones will be on campus today at lunch for all Gap and gown needs. Make sure to stop by and have all your graduation stuff ordered.
Do you need help with your homework or just a quiet place to study after school? Tutoring is now available in our BHS library Monday to Thursday from 3:05 to 4:05 p.m., provided by CSF students. So please come by and get some extra help in your classes. They look forward to helping you out.
Support the Children's Hospital A Club's clothing drive for the American Cancer Society. Bring any gently used clothing in good condition to Ms. Collazo's room 1317. They will be accepting clothes in good condition until this Friday, November 12th. So make sure to get your donations in.
It's holiday basket time. You can help by donating for unadopted families on the following Saturdays, November 13th and November 20th, from 10 a.m. to noon.
There are 3 bag options to donate items for. Option 1 with paper products, option 2 with canned goods, or option 3 with dry goods.
If you would like to donate or adopt a family, go to burbankcc.org.
SOE Club is hosting a book drive offering 3 service hours per donation.
They will go to Reading Partners, a nonprofit that helps children in need with their reading skills. Only books recommended for kindergarten through 4th grade will be accepted. Some appropriate options are in the suggested book list, but titles outside the list are also welcome.
The drive will continue Monday, November 15th. Anyone can donate, and bins will be placed in Mr. McNiff, Mr. Collazo's, and Miss Billa's classrooms.
Is anyone interested in purchasing a 2022 yearbook? They are $80 with an ASB card and are available for purchase on our BHS web store. Get yours now.
If you would like your club or the club you participate in to be in the yearbook, please make sure you fill out the yearbook club coverage posted on your grade level Google Classroom, BHS newsfeed. This is the best way to make sure our yearbook staff is aware of all your events so they can make sure to include you in our yearbook. If you do not complete this form, they won't be available to include you. The deadline to fill out this form is November 26th. Make sure to tell them everything they need to know.
Seniors, please make sure to get your senior pictures taken at White Studios to be included in this year's yearbook. The senior picture deadline is December 1st, so contact White Studios now to make your appointment. Remember, you have until December 1st to be in this year's yearbook.
After an entire year spent in quarantine dancing on a screen, we are finally back. The BHS dance program will be resuming in-person shows. As your dance program coordinator, I'm happy to announce that since quarantine, we will be having our first in-person fall festival show, Emergence, featuring our soon-to-compete Unleashed dance team as well as advanced dance members. Showtimes will be November 18th, 19th, and 20th at 7 p.m. in the BHS Wolfson Auditorium. Student/senior tickets will be on sale for $10 pre-sale, $15 at the door. General admission will be $15 pre-sale, $20 at the door, and VIP reserved seating available for online only will be $25. Make sure to scan the QR code on the flyer for tickets or purchase from an Unleashed or advanced dance member. See you there!
Hi everyone. Burbank High School's very own jazz band is having their annual swing night. Come enjoy an incredible night of dinner, dessert, music, and dancing.
It'll be next Friday, November 12th at 6:30 p.m. in the main quad. Tickets can be purchased online at bhsima.com.
Additionally, the IMA will be hosting a dinner night at Chipotle on Wednesday, November 11th from 4 to 8 p.m.
Go get some delicious food to support and be sure to show the flyer when ordering.
CTE dual enrollment. If you are interested in taking a CTE dual enrollment class next semester where you will receive both high school and college credits free of charge, please join the CTE dual enrollment Google Classroom. The code is Z2X3KSU. Your first assignment will be to sign up for one of the student-parent mandatory meetings. The actual flyer of class offerings and the enrollment process will begin on January 3rd, 2022. The spring class schedule will look much like this semester does. They look forward to having you join the program.
Hi Bulldogs, my name is Rachel Tomasek, your senior class co-president, and now it's time for your ASB update. Please come out and support our boys water polo as they compete in the CIF semifinals against Buena High School tomorrow at 5 p.m. Come out to Glendale High to show your support. Good luck to our boys. Seniors, the location for this year's grad night will be announced this Friday, so make sure to stay tuned. Next week is our Kindness Week, so stay tuned for events and activities coming up. Now it's time for our Sport of the Week. This week we are featuring boys water polo. Here with me are Johnny Augazarian and Hovannes Bambujian. What has been your most memorable game this season?
Our most memorable game this season would definitely be beating Crescendo Valley and becoming undefeated league champions.
How does it feel to be the first team at Burbank High since 1969 to have won league finals?
It definitely feels great to be part of the team that's going down in the history books.
This previous game last Thursday against Cathedral High School, you guys pulled a big win in the second CIF round, winning 18-6. What does that mean for the team moving forward?
It only means to keep the momentum going. We got a big semifinals match on Wednesday, and if we could clinch that game, we'll be playing Saturday for the CIF finals. And on a side note, we want to be in unison with keeping our campus clean, respecting our custodians, specifically our bathrooms, and we don't want to make that our problem at our school. Go Bulldogs.
All right, Bulldogs, that's it for your ASB update.
Bulldogs, the Burbank Family Service Agency, FSA, and your Student Care Center are here to support you during these unique times. They have therapists available with whom you may speak on the phone or via Zoom. Call or text 818-333-6239 to make an appointment or speak to your counselor to get more information.
Okay, Bulldogs, that is it for today's BHS TV video announcements.
On behalf of the cast and crew of BHS TV, thank you for watching and welcome home.
Let me go.